What's going on, everybody? This your boy Easy Money, Easy with a Z, Mr. GMDS Entertainment. Get motivated and do something. I told myself and I told my followers that I was going to start doing this. I haven't, so this is my first video, so bear with me. I'm sure through time I'll learn how to perfect them. So what I'm going to start doing is I get a lot of questions from independent artists such as myself wanting to know how to do certain things. And the artists are in the industry that we are in, there are a lot of people who choose to feed off of our ambition, meaning basically every time you turn around somebody's charging for something. And I get it, because a lot of stuff I have started to charge for myself, because it gets to a point in time where you can't just constantly spend your whole day helping people out for free when you got bills to pay yourself, when you got children to feed. But I wanted to do this particular situation because I could monetize my information on YouTube by video views, which wouldn't cost you guys, the viewers, anything. It would cost you zero. It would cost the advertisements and the big corporations. It would cost them money. So I felt like I could still make a way to be able to make some money off of certain information without directly charging a consultation fee or whatever. And at the same time, I could help more than one person at the same time. I could just say, hey, look, go watch this video right here. And I want to continue to do these videos. Now, I'm not, this video, even though this is my first video, I'm not starting with the beginning. Like, there are a bunch of steps that you should just automatically do when you are serious about dedicating your life to being an artist. If you're serious about making a hobby into a profession or a career. I will make a video on certain sites that you should register with and where you should start at. I'm going to be making a bunch of these. I mean, everything from growing social media, everything. But today, I know that a lot of you guys out there pay to perform. Whether it's sell tickets to perform at an event, whether you're paying and doing your own events. You could be paying to rent out the venue and throw your events, and even if you're charging for tickets and stuff like that, or these bigger artists come in town and you hit up the local promoter and you pay him $300 to open up, whatever the case may be. And I wanted to let you guys know that there are pro organizations. There's like 4 of them, I believe, but the main 3 that I'm familiar with is BMI, ASCAP, and CSAC. Now, the ones that are more popular are both BMI and ASCAP. I know Tech Nine's with ASCAP. A lot of industry artists are with BMI. I myself am BMI. It doesn't matter who you choose to go with. I think BMI is free to register up front, but then if you wish to create a publishing company, which you don't have to, I think it's like a $150 fee. And with ASCAP, it's $50 up front to register with ASCAP, but you get a free publishing company. So so obviously you can take that into consideration yourself. I would research all of them and pick which one is best for you. Now, with any of the pro organizations, they all are there to protect you and help collect royalties that are due to you, the artist. Anytime that you perform or a song is played with your original material, it's performance rights. And that's what pros are, performance rights organizations. That's what it's PRO. And you should be getting paid. I don't care if you paid the promoter to perform. I don't care about none of that shit. When it's all said and done, I'm not saying that you're going to make millions of dollars, but I'm basically bringing you in here and I'm showing you how to do this through BMI. And you can also take this, Google is your best friend when anything, but it's in music, in the industry, it's been my best friend. Anything I need to know, I Google it. Google, if you have ASCAP or CSAC, how to get paid off your live performances. But this is going to be a run through BMI. Okay, so when you go to BMI, I'm going to back out and go all the way to BMI. So BMI.com. Excuse me if my shit goes slow. I have about 100 tabs up. There's 2 type of people in this world. This is me right here. Okay, so I'm gonna log in to my account. Now, upon logging in, you have all type of stuff. Make sure your direct deposit information is all correct. Also, you're going to want to register any of your music that you're going to be performing, because in order to collect royalties on your live performances, those particular songs that you're claiming to have performed has to be registered with BMI. So go through and register every single one of your original songs. You cannot register unoriginal music. So if you stole the beat from a top 40 song or whatever the case may be, you cannot register it. Okay, so now there's a tab that says BMI Live. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's BMI Live. So I'm going to click on that. And it's going to redirect me. It's going to ask me, or it should, I've been in here a couple times a day. It should ask you English or Espanol. So you go to English. Here is mine. So if I scroll through this, these are all my performances for however long. I've been claiming performances for years, okay? This is 2013, since, you know, this is when I first got up on this game, was 2013. It's 3 years later now. You know, this was when I was living in Grand Rapids and I performed at the intersection. But you see, the status is paid and the performer is Eazy Money. And if I cycle through, man, I've been paid for all of these. These are my tours and all type of stuff, man. Paid. All these are paid. Until we get to more recently, then they're processing. Okay, so they break it up into quarters, and when you're like, whenever you decide to put in, you can go back, like I think a year. Whenever you decide to put in your performances, go back. If you're just now finding this out, go back a year, man, and list all of those performances for the last year. Hell, list as many as you can. And then they'll tell you, hey, like, this one is a little bit out of date. You're not eligible to receive payment on that. But go back as far as you can and put them all in. Sometimes I've had to go to my Facebook because I've forgotten and had to go look through different flyers and get the information. So these are processing. And the ones I just put in today was from my last tour. I've been slacking on it, but they're pending. They'll go from pending to processing to paid. I've never had one declined or rejected because I'm only recording legitimate shit. As you can, you know, probably guess, I'm sure there's people out there who say, like, you know, probably put on ones that they actually didn't perform on. Make sure you're using this tool to help you. Don't try to scam BMI. They're gonna check it out, man. Make sure these are just performances that you actually performed at. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how to set one up. So you go up here, you go to add performance, okay? When you click on add performance, it's going to bring you into something. They're going to ask you the event type. Now, this is for, you'd be surprised on how much stuff you can get paid for. Bar mitzvahs, birthday parties, anniversary parties, church service. If you guys are singing original music in church, in the choir, you know, classical performances, whatever the case, family reunion, county fair, fundraiser, house party, all of that, man. Whatever you are, karaoke, dude, there's so much on here, open mic, internet performance. There's so much on here that you could be claiming for a live performance. If I was to get on a webcam right now and have 20 of my fans, like, you know how Facebook has the live and I go live and then I perform songs for them, I could come on here and claim it under internet performance. There's always ways to make money with music, and hopefully I can show you guys how I've been able to do that through time. Now, mine, I always use concert. Always click event type concert. Select performer. You should only have yourself. Here's my real name, Eric Walton, Eazy Money. So the performer is Eazy Money. I search for a venue, okay? But, you know, here's what's going to happen. When you search for a venue, it's going to ask you the state and the city and the venue name. You're going to search for that, and then if somebody's already been there before, or if it's already registered with the BMI registry, you're not going to have to put in any information. It's going to come up, you're going to click on it, and then voila, you're going to go on to the next page. If BMI does not have that particular concert hall or venue, you got to think new concert halls pop up all the time. And not to mention, there's not a lot of people reporting their live performances. So if BMI hasn't heard of them, they're going to ask you to do the whole address, phone number, everything. So let's just say I'm going to go with a venue I've already performed at. Let's do Whiskey Tango. Whiskey Tango is in Omaha, Nebraska, okay? So I filled out the information there. I go next. Now, when I've had to go in and find the information for ones that BMI don't have, I've had to go on Google and look it up because maybe I only have the venue name. Maybe it's a venue name in North Dakota, and I only remember Pump It Up Bar and Grill. So I got to go on there and Google Pump It Up Bar and Grill and find the phone number, find the address, the zip code, all that. It's worth it though. It's worth taking a little bit of time if you're trying to do this professionally. One day you'll have people to do this for you. But for now, get all the money you can. So boom, my venue's been added. Now it's going to ask you for a performance date. Now I'm going to put in fake information and take you all the way to the end. So let's say the performance date was May, is it May already? Let's say, yeah, May 3rd. Let's say it's May 3rd. The event started at 8 p.m. and it ended at 2 a.m. Okay? The event name is Get Wild. Okay? Get Wild. The event promoter is John Williams. Okay? Now it's going to ask you to select the number of attendees. So you have to guesstimate on that, but that's why they give you 0 between 250, 251 between 500. Let's say it was between 251 people and 500 people there. It's going to ask you, was there ticket or admission charges? You're going to, most of the time you're going to click yes, at least for my stuff, unless you're doing a free benefit concert or something like that. So now you're going to hit next. It's going to take you to step 3. Step 3. It's going to see all of my songs on here. I have a couple pages full of songs that I have registered. They're registered everywhere. They're registered to every single site that you're supposed to register to. I'll do another video on the site you need to register to. But you need to register them first, as I said in the beginning of the video. And then you have set lists. I just got off of what you call the introduction tour. That was my solo tour. So it already has a set list of 10 songs. I'm just going to add those 10 songs, okay? Boom. Here's my performance set list. It added all these songs right here, okay? So I'm going to go to next, all right? I put the songs that I performed. Now, it goes over a summary. Performer was Easy Money. The venue was Whiskey Tango. The performance date, the time, it was a concert, and here was your set list. And then it's going to basically ask you to admit that this is a legitimate submission. You're not being fraudulent in any way, shape, or form. By checking that box, you are legally committing to the fact that this is a legit performance. So you click the box and you hit complete. Once you hit complete, it's going to go into the pending phase, which is on the other one. So I'm going to cancel this out because I didn't, do that. So once it's, and I'm going to delete it. As you see, it's still here on my thing. I'm going to delete it. Yes, okay, I want to delete it. Now, once you get it, once you submit it and complete it, that's when it's going to go to the pending phase. Okay, your status will be pending. Then after it's pending, it'll go to something like this, processing. It'll go to a processing. Then after the processing phase, it'll go into your status. It'll be paid. Whatever quarter you get paid out. And then from there, I'm going to take you back to BMI and show you a couple of things really briefly. Oops. Alright, so now, royalty statements. In here, you'll see your royalty statements. So 2013, 14, 14, 15, 15. You've got four quarters in a year. Every major label or BMI pro organization or whatever, they break it down into quarters and they send you payments in quarters. So quarter is obviously breaking a year down into 4 quarters is 12 months, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So every 3 months, however many performance dates, on top of however many radio spins you've gotten, internet radio spins, whatever else you're collecting royalties on should be within that quarter. And then they're going to have you set up a direct deposit, and if you can't do that, they'll send you a check. and then you'll have your, it's basically just like a bank statement. You'll have that in here. So that being said, man, that is how you set up your BMI live performances. You can do the same for ASCAP. You can do the same for CSAC. Look into it. I'm not familiar with those. You cannot be a part of more than one pro organization at a time. It is against the rules. If you're with one, you're not supposed to be with the other. They say after 2 years it doesn't matter. That's not true. I looked it up. After 2 years, it's just basically like your shit is like you're allowed to like leave your contract. So after 2 years with BMI, I'm allowed to walk away from BMI and then go be a part of ASCAP. I cannot be a part of both of them simultaneously. Now I can be a part of BMI as an artist and then do my publishing company with ASCAP. That's completely different. But that about wraps it up. Big shout out to Wifey for shooting the video. Shout out to all the fans. Stay tuned, man. I'm going to give y'all some great informational, informative videos. Just stay tuned. Make sure you tune in to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos like this. I'm going to be getting out of the habit of directly uploading to Facebook because I'm getting hundreds of thousands of views on Facebook, which I cannot monetize. And I do have a family to feed. So I'm just going to ask y'all, if y'all watch it on Facebook, man, watch it on YouTube. It's the same shit, man. What I'm going to probably start doing is doing like a 30-second clip of any video, music video, a vlog, whatever. Do a 30-second video and then have it go to the end, and then you can click the watch more button and it'll take you directly to the link. That being said, this is your dog, Eazy Money. I'm trying to help out all the independent artists out there, man. Eazy Money, Eazy with a Z, GMDS Entertainment. Get motivated and do something, folks. Much love, one love. We out this mug. Peace. Why do I hustle? Is the hustle embedded in me? Cutting up on these tracks like